What's up, guys? Ted from Immersion here, and I'm back again with another Xanathar's Guide to Everything Unearthed Arcana comparison video. This time we're talking about the Samurai Fighter. It's more or less what you saw in Unearthed Arcana with a couple of tweaks that I think make a lot of sense. So let's take a look. So first up, at 3rd level, you had Fighting Spirit. As a bonus action on your turn, you can give yourself 2 benefits. Advantage on all attack rolls and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. This benefit lasts until the end of your next turn. You can use this feature 3 times, and you get them all back on a short or long rest. Now you get... Do you get the bonus proficiencies? You did, but later. So you get a bonus proficiency now at 3rd level. You can choose either History, Insight, Performance, or Persuasion. Or you can learn a language. Then you do get Fighting Spirit. As a bonus action on your turn, you can still give yourself advantage on all attack rolls at the end of the current turn, which is unfortunate because previously it was until the end of your next turn, which gave you all of this round and all of next round with advantage, which was awesome. Like, talk about how great that is. Now it's the end of the current turn, and you get 5 temporary hit points. These temporary hit points increase to 10 at level 10 and 15 at level 15. So rather than resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, you get temporary hit points. You can... Ooh, whoa, I did not realize that. I'm not as excited about this anymore. You can use this feature 3 times, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. That seems like a poor decision. You are a fighter. Your abilities are keyed to your short rest. That is... I hope that that's a typo, because that's stupid. I'm not... I was very excited to play this class. I am not as excited as I was even remotely. So that's out the window. Okay. Well, that just really like killed this whole class for me. Why is it long rest? That's so stupid. Especially because they made the bonus action give yourself advantage only the current turn. Like, previously, it was 2 turns, which I get is a little OP. You know, you get it for this turn and the next turn. At a high-level fighter, you're doing 3 attacks. You know, 3 attacks this turn, 3 attacks next turn. All with advantage, and potentially 6 attacks in a turn with action surge. Powerful stuff. Agreed. So making it the end of this current turn makes sense, and they got rid of resistance to give you temporary hit points. Technically, these temporary hit points don't go away. So you have these temporary hit points after the fact, because it doesn't say that they go away. So you still will retain them after the fighting spirit ends. But long rest. Let's just check the book to make sure that this isn't a D&D Beyond typo, because I don't want to believe that. Sorry, guys. This is just, like, really just, like... I was all pumped to play a samurai. I was going to play a total samurai. I was very pumped about that. Long rest, son of a bitch. Alright. Well, that sucks. Let's keep going. Sorry, guys. That really just killed me there. Elegant Courtier. You add your wisdom modifier to any charisma checks you make to persuade a noble or anyone else of high standing. You also gain proficiency in history, insight, or persuasion, or language. So they removed this ability from 7 and put it at 3. Now you have Elegant Courtier. Whenever you make a charisma persuasion check, you gain a bonus equal to your wisdom modifier. It's not tied to nobles. It's just a bonus. So you add your wisdom to your charisma persuasion checks. You also get proficiency in wisdom saving throws, which is a powerful ability. Proficiency in wisdom saves for free is great at level 7. If you already have proficiency in wisdom saves, you get proficiency in intelligence or charisma, your choice. At 10, you got Unbreakable Will, which was you gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. So they clumped that in with the previous level 7 ability and moved the other part of the level 7 to level 3. So at 10... when you roll initiative and have no uses of fighting spirit remaining, you regain 1 use. Again, this has other abilities, but I feel like we're in the same boat as the Arcane Archer. Why? Why is it on... Okay, I'm fine with getting 1 back on an initiative roll. That's totally fine by me. But why is it long rest? Arcane Archer gets their arrows back on a short rest. Cavalier gets... Some of their stuff doesn't come back, but it's like super powerful stuff, and a lot of their abilities are always on. Okay. Rapid Strike was your 15th level ability. If you have advantage on a weapon attack against a target on your turn, you can forgo that advantage to immediately make a weapon attack against that same creature as a bonus action. So basically, if you use your Fighting Spirit and have advantage, you can give up your advantage on that attack to immediately make a weapon attack against it. If you have advantage on a weapon attack against a target on your turn. So you can't give away every advantage, but you can give away advantage on one attack to get a free attack. Here, it is, I think, the same. If you take the attack action on your turn and have advantage on an attack roll against one of the targets, you can forgo advantage for that roll and make an additional attack against the target as part of the same action. You can do this no more than once per turn. So they clear that up there. And then here we had Strength Before Death. If you take damage that would reduce you to 0 hit points, you can delay that damage and immediately take a bonus turn, interrupting the current turn. You don't take the damage until the bonus turn ends. It is possible to do things such as gaining resistance that change how much of that damage you take. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. Starting at 18th level, your Fighting Spirit can delay the Grasp of Death. If you take damage that reduces you to 0 hit points and doesn't kill you outright, you can use your reaction to delay falling unconscious and immediately take an extra turn, interrupting the current turn. While you have 0 hit points during that turn, taking damage causes death saving throw failures as normal, and 3 death saving throw failures can still kill you. When the extra turn ends, you fall unconscious if you still have 0 hit points. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. That is a long rest ability. Fighting Spirit is a short rest ability. That is utter bullshit. I'm calling it right now. I'm not happy. I'm just... Clearly, I'm not happy. I had all intents and purposes to play a Turtle Samurai in the Adventure League. That was like a character. I don't have the sheet right here in front of me, but I had already built up that character and was ready to go. I was going to use DM rewards to level him up a little bit, make things good so I could roll into the Adventure League with a good character at PAX next week. And fuck it, man, I'm done with that character. Like, I'm so mad. Why is it long rest? Like, at least this isn't as bad as Arcane Archer only getting 2 arcane shots, which was your entire class was based on that. The whole class was arcane shots, and if you don't have access to those, your whole class is defunct. This at least has other abilities, but they're not as good. Like, I mean, okay, proficiency in wisdom saving throws is great, but these are very passive abilities. Bonus to persuasion checks equal to your wisdom modifier. Good. Giving up advantage on an attack to get another attack is good, but your main source of getting that is your Fighting Spirit, which only comes back on a long rest, unless it's one time in combat where you get 1 extra use. It just seems like poor oversight by Wizards of the Coast. Temporary hit points over resistance, I'm fine with that. I actually kind of like that better. But that is just bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to derail this. I got to end this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you with me on this? Do you feel like Fighting Spirit should be a short rest recharge thing? Or am I just like out in left field and this is stupid? I really want to know what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comments below. Join me next time when I'll be doing the monk. It will be... what will it be? It'll be the... Drunken Master Monk. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. I really want to know your opinions, so please let me know, and I'll see you next time.